Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in live here in Los Angeles, California, as we bring you another hot night of action here on Primetime Wrestling. And we're going to be kicking things off with another King of the Ring qualifier.
Representing Money Incorporated from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, weighing in at 228 pounds,
The Beast from the East, Bam Bam Bigelow. Gonna kick things off here on Primetime Wrestling. Bam Bam Bigelow hoping to qualify for the King of the Ring tournament. We have a huge lineup of matches for you here tonight, folks. So go to the fridge, grab a snack, throw the remote in the other room, lock in for a solid hour of professional wrestling here on Primetime. And Bam Bam drew the Bulldog, the British Bulldog.
Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith.
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. Hoping to solidify a spot in this tournament. And folks, if you were with us last week, you probably heard about or saw the news about Hulk Hogan being injured at the hands of Vader. We can tell you we do have an update this week, folks. And Hulk Hogan did indeed suffer broken ribs. He is out indefinitely. No word on a timetable for his return. So Hulk Hogan out of action indefinitely at the hands of Vader. And as we understand it, Vader is here tonight in the building. So we may hear from Vader later on tonight. And a Bulldog trying to start things off hot and heavy. Got caught, and the Bulldog pays for that one. As Bam Bam quick to take advantage. Did not catch Bam Bam off guard like he had hoped, and now Bam Bam stretching the Bulldog out every which way and dropping the knees across the back. What a moonsault! This could be over early. Only a 1 count, though. Do not let his size fool you, folks. Bam Bam Bigelow, one of the most agile men here in the World Wrestling Federation. And Bam Bam now off the rope with a kick. A martial arts kick right to the face, but the Bulldog now able to catch Bam Bam. And an enziguri, a step-up enziguri as the Bulldog had Bam Bam by the foot. And Bam Bam now turning up the heat on the Bulldog. Again, both these men hoping to qualify. We have 2 more huge qualifying matches. And what a slam from the Bulldog. And a discus right hand sends Bam Bam to the canvas. And the Bulldog now dropping a leg for good measure. Bam Bam, though, quickly back to his feet, catches the Bulldog off guard. Out of the corner, and another huge martial arts kick to the face. And the Bulldog is in some trouble here. And Bam Bam Bigelow waiting, measuring. Double axe handle to the back as the Bulldog is trapped in the corner. And now, just stomping him down. Here's a cover. Count of 1. Only a 1 count. Bulldog is in a lot of trouble here as Bam Bam has taken complete control of this match. And now trying for some kind of ripcord move, but the Bulldog reversed it, and the Bulldog now with a go behind. And he's going to try to take Bam Bam out at the legs. Smart strategy, trying to get the bigger man down. And Bam Bam in some trouble now. Bulldog pulling Bam Bam out of the corner. Bam Bam, though, back to his feet. And Davey Boy Smith back in control now. Puts Bam Bam in the ropes. And working over that left arm. Trying to cause some separation. Oh, what a face plant. Bam Bam hit the canvas hard. He might be busted open, folks. Bam Bam in some trouble. The Bulldog with a scoop. And a running power slam. That could be it. And only a 2 count, though, as Bam Bam able to kick out. The Bulldog not wasting any time. Back to his feet. To the middle rope. Kicking Bam Bam right in the face. And here's a scoop. And the Bulldog draping Bam Bam across that top rope. Bam Bam is definitely cut open, folks. The Bulldog misses with a drop kick from the top rope. And Bam Bam now back in control. Rolling the Bulldog over. Bulldog, though, still has a lot of life left in him. Not going down easy here. But Bam Bam scooping a slam. A version of a Michinoku driver. And Bam Bam, I don't know what happened there. It could be the blood flowing from that cut. Bam Bam missed entirely. Bam Bam with the Bulldog and a big standing clothesline. Bam Bam to the top. Bulldog up. And he missed. The Bulldog caught him. Bulldog sending him off the ropes, catches him in a huge power slam. Bam Bam had everything going his way until he missed that moonsault. And it allowed the Bulldog to get back on top here. A kick to the gut, and Bam Bam hits a spear. And that's all she wrote, folks. Bam Bam Bigelow picks up a huge win over the Bulldog. The athleticism shown by such a big athlete here in the WWF, it's just, you cannot discount it. You cannot look at Bam Bam and say he's non-athletic. Able to kick out of the Bulldog's running power slam and then nailing that huge punch. And right here, this is all she wrote, folks. That huge spear cutting the Bulldog in half and allowing Bam Bam Bigelow to pick up the 3 count.
Here is your winner.
And what a start to Primetime Wrestling. Here live on YouTube. We still have 2 more huge qualifying matches, as well as a special grudge match, which we'll get into here in just a moment. But for now, we're going to send it right back up to the ring as the King of the Ring qualifiers continue. And here is the younger brother of the Hitman, Owen Hart.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Owen Hart.
Owen Hart. Part of the legendary Hart family. And he's looking to see if he can qualify here in the King of the Ring tournament. And folks, just to recap who has already qualified over the last couple of weeks. Earthquake, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Doink the Clown Animal from the Legion of Doom.
Syracuse, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds, IRS.
Bret Hart, the brother of Owen Hart, qualified. Razor Ramon, The Undertaker, Alpha, and Dusty Rhodes. And now you can add Bam Bam Bigelow to that list. And here comes IRS, Irwin R. Shyster. A relative newcomer here to the World Wrestling Federation. IRS looking to make a name for himself here in the King of the Ring tournament. He'll square off against Owen Hart. The fans letting them have it, letting them know how they feel about the IRS. No one likes doing their taxes. All right, we're set to go here. King of the Ring, qualifying action. Owen Hart versus the IRS. And here we go, we're underway. And IRS quick to push Owen Hart back in the corner. Owen returning the favor. Followed it up with a big clothesline. Takes the big man off his feet. Owen Hart giving up a little bit in size to IRS. But he's going to make up for it in wrestling knowledge. This man, if degrees were given out, would have a master's in pro wrestling, coming out of the legendary Hart family dungeon up in Canada. IRS, though, in control here. Owen kicking him off. And IRS pulling himself back out to the apron, trying to get a bit of a rest here, but Owen Hart right back on top of him. IRS hangs Owen Hart up on the top rope. And Owen now, crucifix. Only a 1 count. Caught IRS off guard there. IRS thought he had taken the advantage there with that cheap shot to Owen Hart from the outside. And Owen now, Owen going to return the favor. Kind of a reverse guillotine under the bottom rope there. And Owen Hart, inverted atomic drop. Off the second rope into a DDT. What a move. This youngster has got a bright future here in the World Wrestling Federation. I can tell you that much. Owen Hart now up to the top rope. Missing with that elbow. IRS able to move out of the way. And stomping away now. Owen again kicking him off. Perseverance and a spinning heel kick there. Caught IRS right on the temple. Owen now with IRS up. Dropping him into a shoulder breaker. Only a 2 count though. Near fall there. Owen Hart now looking at the referee. That was a steady count from the ref. Nothing to complain about. Owen though, back on top, scooping a slam. IRS is down. Owen going back up, high risk. From the top rope. Hits him with a... No! IRS sidestepped and caught him. High risk did not pay off for Owen Hart. Face first into the turnbuckle. IRS now, reversed. Look out. Hughes running, clothesline. And Owen Hart is down, and he might be out. Only a 2 count. A very near fall there. A split second away from gaining the 3 count on Owen Hart. And IRS now back at Owen Hart into the corner. IRS with the scoop. No, Owen reverses it. Reverse DDT. And again, IRS doing the smart thing and rolling out of the ring, but Owen Hart's going to follow him out. Owen now got him up. Huge power slam. A power bomb, I should say, on the outside. And Owen now sending IRS back into the ring. And he's going to go for a cover. Too much time. It took too much time getting him off the floor, back into the ring. And IRS able to recover enough to kick out there. And Owen going right back to work on that lower back. IRS with the reversal. IRS now with Owen. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Owen Hart, go behind, reverse, standing switch. IRS, what a move, a full Nelson suplex, and Owen kicked right up. What a move by Owen Hart. And a drop kick in the corner. Owen says that's it. Misses with the basement drop kick. And he's going to be in some trouble now as IRS starts working over that left arm. And IRS now. What a... Oh, come on. Just show it off and spikes him with the pile driver into the cover. Only a 2 count. What a match this is, folks. IRS now dragging Owen back into the center of the ring. Looking to try to put the finishing touches on. And misses with the flying clothesline. Owen now. Backbreaker. Owen pulling IRS back into the center of the ring now. And Owen now hooks him. Fisherman suplex. Owen's in complete control here. IRS, though, able to reverse it with a couple of elbows. And IRS now got Owen Hart up. Face first into the top turnbuckle. And he's going to bring him out of the corner the hard way. Owen, though, again with that tip up. And he's going to look for it. He's close to the ropes, though. And he's too close. IRS able to grab the ropes. Owen was going for that sharpshooter. IRS with a float over DDT. And now a huge scoop. Owen again with the reversal. Another reverse DDT. Owen with IRS sending him into the corner. And a huge flip out of the corner. IRS again trying to get to the outside or get some kind of separation here. Owen right back on top of him. And he's going to guillotine him again. Owen Hart now back to the top rope. High risk and drills that elbow right into the heart of IRS. And that's all she wrote. Owen Hart picks up a huge victory here on Primetime Wrestling. Owen Hart will qualify for the King of the Ring. What a match that was, folks. And we are all set and ready for our third qualifying match here. We're going to keep the action going. Now here comes the Honky Tonk Man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 247 pounds, the Honky Tonk Man.
The Honky Tonk Man. And I gotta tell you, folks, he drew the short end of the stick for this tournament because he is going to be facing King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy has been in nothing short of a foul mood since losing the $1 Million Championship.
Representing Money Incorporated from New Jersey, weighing in at 458 pounds, King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy. As we said, folks, irate and just locked in a vicious feud with The Undertaker over that $1 Million Championship. Of course, Bundy representing Money Incorporated, led by Ted DiBiase and Bam Bam Bigelow. And you got to know that DiBiase's not happy that The Undertaker's got his $1 Million title. But Bundy tried for a quick start. Dodged by the Honky Tonk Man, and we're underway here in this match. Bundy went for the quick start, and Honky Tonk Man was ready for it. Bundy's got to put everything he's been dealing with The Undertaker aside if he wants to continue in this tournament, or get into this tournament, I should say. Honky Tonk Man was choking the life out of Bundy there, but Bundy caught him with a big foot. Even sprawled out on his back in the canvas, he's able to connect with that big foot and just slamming the Honky Tonk Man down. And Honky with a boot of his own. Bundy now rolled over. This is going to be not nearly enough. Way too early for Honky Tonk Man. I think he's just trying to send a message to Bundy that he's not going to just roll over on this match. He's taking it to the big man and dropping a fist right in the face. King Kong Bundy in trouble here. You know, despite losing the $1 Million Championship to The Undertaker, Bundy did pick up another win against The Undertaker, but the $1 Million title wasn't on the line. So Bundy can beat The Undertaker, but he's going to have to figure out a way to get that title back into the $1 Million Man's camp. And look out, Bundy with a big reverse heel kick there, almost like a mule kick. And he's got the Honky Tonk Man down, and there's a diving axe handle. Bundy now. What a chop! We want to welcome everybody if you're just tuning in. Mike, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. It'll be coming back. Just trying to keep up with my weekly series here with the Primetime Wrestling, but it will be back. Been working a lot of hours at work too, so. Bundy knocking the Honky Tonk Man right off the apron. Back to the outside. And Bundy dropped a leg. He might have killed him. That is a lot of man to be falling off the top rope all the way to the floor. And he connected. Honky Tonk Man is in a lot of trouble, folks. Bundy now. Huge choke slam on the outside. And sending him into the ring. There's a cover. Only a 2 count though. Honky Tonk Man still in this. Amazingly. What a spear from Bundy. And that's all she wrote. Bundy squashing the Honky Tonk Man. Cutting him in half. King Kong Bundy. A bit of redemption as he will now qualify for the King of the Ring tournament. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I told you earlier that we had a huge grudge match for you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from
And this is it. Last week you saw Jim Neidhart taking on Rick Steiner. And the Steiners attempted to attack Jim the Anvil after the match with a chair, and Bret made the save. And Bret Hart demanded this match with Scott Steiner this week here on Primetime Wrestling. And it was granted, and you got to better believe this is not going to be a technical wrestling expose. This is going to be a down and outright fight. And the Hitman waiting for Scott Steiner to get out here. We're going to welcome you all in. Sit back, lock in. This is going to be a fight.
The Steiner brothers from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 276 pounds.
Now, wait a minute. What is the Hitman doing? The Hitman just jumped Scott Steiner right out the gate before Steiner could even get into the ring. The Hitman. There is bad blood here, folks. Scott Steiner didn't even make it to the ring, didn't even get his jacket off. And now Steiner, though, trying to get into it and fight back, but the Hitman's not having any of it. Bret Hart laying it in to Scott Steiner on the outside. Steiner now able to get a couple shots in, and there's that amateur background. Just scooped the Hitman up and slammed him to the ground, but the Hitman back on top with a jawbreaker. We are not even officially underway in this match, folks. Bret Hart. Oh, what a kick. The Hitman has absolutely decimated Scott Steiner on the outside. And we're not even underway. There's not been a bell. The Hitman absolutely getting retribution. There's Steiner able to move out of the way. And Scott trying to get back into this fight here. Standing dropkick takes the Hitman off his feet. And a stomp to the gut. Folks, we got to get this into the ring so this match can even start. And Scott now with a deadlift on the Hitman. Running power slam. These two are absolutely just tearing each other apart here. I'm not even sure we're going to have this match, folks. What a knee to the face. And now the referee's out there. The Hitman bouncing Scott's face off the apron and sending him into the guardrail there. The referee finally getting these two back into the ring. We're having a little technical difficulties here. Well, hold on, folks. We've lost our camera feed. Hang on. All right, folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.